Dick and Marty.
Hey, ready?
Hold up. Folks, we're live here on Dick and Marty, and yes, it's still quarantine. We can't go out legally. So what we did do was go on this fancy app here on our smartphones, and we're going to bring it to you in video. This is Dick and Marty Reader Reddit. I'm here with Jordy Jacks. That's that crazy-looking sumbitch right there. And that handsome, or whatever you want to call that, looking fella over there. That is Mr. P. Please keep your tongue in your mouth, Mr. P. These are the boys from PTube, and they do what they do best, which is trash and filth and sexual deviance. And I'm assuming that's what we got here. Jordy, please tell me you've got a decent Reddit for us to read today.
I have a very decent Reddit for us to read today. This one comes to us from a very special person called That Hornet.
Yeah, what?
Says, we won't go into names. Let's keep it anonymous. As a matter of fact, let's start this over again. Let's just take it from this point on.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, action. Or is it 3, 2, 1, go, or 3, 2, go? Or
Back to you, Jordy.
Anyways, very interesting subreddit here. It talks about my 29-year-old female fiance. Now, I'm a 29-year-old female fiance, and my 30-year-old male answered his mother's phone call during sex.
Ooh.
In his defense, I guess, we weren't full-on fucking yet. We were still at the foreplay stage, and I did leave the room for 30 seconds to grab one of our toys. Ooh. However, it isn't like he answered and said he would call her back in 20 minutes. They had a full-on 5 to 8 minute conversation about absolutely nothing. Needless to say, my vag became a desert really quick. Note that they talk on the phone every single day, at least once, so it isn't like he hasn't heard from her in months or something. I've had issues with how much he bends over backwards for his mother from the beginning. Most of the time, I just find it kind of ridiculous or annoying, but not harmful. However, today and another incident this week have made me reconsider if I'm really the most important woman in his life, or if I'm going to spend the next 20 to 30 years coming in second place while he caters to her needs.
No pun intended.
So I'm not really sure what to do or how to feel. We are set to get married next week.
Oh.
I'm not sure I'll ever be able to have sex with him again.
Ooh.
Oh.
So my questions are, am I being silly? What are healthy boundaries? How do I begin communicating all of this to him? Second incident. She states it what it is. His parents are quarantining themselves during this epidemic and have asked us to get groceries for them. No problem. Until it became clear that we were expected to do it 2 or 3 times a week. Fiance saw no problem with this until I pointed out that it is ridiculous to be exposing ourselves so much and to please ask his mother to think ahead, so we only need to go once a week at the most. He asked her and her reply was, okay, I'll try, but it's hard. Which means we are still going to receive several shopping lists a week, but she'll say only go if you have time, which means we will still go 3 times a week because my fiance can't say no to her. I personally think my fiance is a mama's boy, and I'm starting to realize I'll never be number 1 in his life.
Sounds like a whole lot of haterism going on. I think my first thought there is that, what is the relationship with her parents like? Does she not have the same thing, and that's maybe why it bothers her, you know? What do you guys think? Mr. P, you're awfully quiet over there.
I mean, I see it from both perspectives. Like, I see it with her, where she's thinking this is my time, you know. In her eyes, this is my time. This is our time. We're doing this thing. Like, no pun intended. So yeah. She should. I think the route she should take. She should turn around and tell the dude, when we're doing this, like The phones are away. Put them on silent. Do whatever.
Just pick up the phone.
And especially like, because I know there's some creepy ass chicks out there where like you could be doing stuff, and somebody calls you and you jump on the phone and they want to start doing stuff to you while you're on the phone. Like that's just weird. I'm not a huge fan. Unless it's like a bill collector, then hell yeah. I'd be like, just make a payment. Oh. But other than that, phones should be off limits, dude. Like, nah.
Grace period. Oh.
Blow me away. Fuck yeah, Montgomery Wards.
What the fuck?
What? Jordy, what are your thoughts on this, man? Specifically, I know you were going to say something about the quarantine.
Yeah, if they're quarantined, how did they get married next week?
Yeah, they're not. She lied. They're not getting married next week. So,
That's old.
she's full of shit.
Here, top comment says, he has no boundaries with her, which sucks because this is the perfect time to make one. It is foolish for us to risk our health to get all the fresh produce once a week. We'll have to do, Mom. Canned pineapple is pretty yummy, though. If you're quarantined, is this wedding still on? Great question. If so, another opportunity missed for a boundary. Yo, Ma, do you know how much last-minute wedding stuff we still have? Talk to you later.
So she wants him to be dismissive with his mother.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely understand where she's coming from about constantly having to make time to do something for them. But in the same turn, it's just fucking parents. It's what. So it
See,
is what it is.
When it comes to fucking, if your phone rings once, you can ignore it, right?
Yeah.
Now, if it rings like 3-4 times in a row, now you've got kind of a reason to pick up.
Then it's an emergency, probably. Most likely.
Then it's probably an emergency, especially if it's your family.
Yeah.
True.
But on the first ring, you pick up, and she's like, "Hey, sweetie, how's it going?" And you're there getting your dick sucked. You got her head going like this. You're like, "Everything's good, Ma." No, yeah. Hey, you're not gonna believe this. Joe called today. Yeah, I know it's crazy.
And then the whole time.
Wants to know if you're still fixing up the garage this weekend. Wants to know if you're still fixing up the garage this weekend. Hold on, Ma. Hold on. I'm unclogging the toilet. Yeah. That's what.
Stop using your teeth.
What's that, sweetie? My teeth?
What?
No, Ma. I said I'm making some tea.
You're gonna teabag her?
She's got both nuts on each eye.
I was gonna say what that's called, but that could have been offensive.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. We're going to leave that up to the imagination.
Yeah. Kind of like those lavender walls.
Yes, Jordy, beautiful walls there. I'm sure that's not the first time anyone's ever told you that.
No,
but, you pussy. No, I'm just playing around. Whoop. I'm getting word from the cops now. Yep. That's right, Jordy. I did pre-record this at Christmas, anticipating every word of this conversation.
Christmas?
Thank you, Jordy.
We're in quarantine.
Thank you, Mr. P. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, stay inside, and stay listening to Dick and Marty Live. Guys, eat a tick up.